Yo, welcome to Convos at the Bar. Um, I think bars are interesting places. They represent, a place of relaxation, a place where you chill, you meet with your friends and your boys, and sometimes you go alone just to, let your hair down if you have hair. Yeah, I usually let my chest hairs down. Okay, not important. But I think bars are interesting because people have real conversations at the bar. And that's what I want us to do here today. I want us to have real conversations. We'll talk about, what's going on in our country. We'll talk about what's going on in our personal lives. We'll talk about, what's going on in your life. And let's just keep talking, yeah? All right, so who am I? My name is Amani. I'm Amani Maranga. I'm a communication solutions giver. I run a communications agency. I host a TV show. I am a father, and I am trying to get into this online blogging space, video blogging space. So give me your feedback as we go along. Tell me what you want to see. We'll keep doing it. But yeah, let's go to our first story today. Today, I want to talk about three things. So the first thing I want to talk about is the doctor strike that's happening in Kenya. If you're not in Kenya, what's going on is that all the doctors who work for the government, who are public service doctors, are not working. They've been striking for about 43 days now. And it's because they have this document that was negotiated with government called the CBA, Collective Bargaining Agreement or something like that. In this document that they want implemented in full. The government says, okay, we cannot implement this thing in full because one of the most contentious issues is that there's a 300% pay rise for these doctors. So what's been happening? No one has been attending to patients in the public hospitals, and especially the big ones. Well, nurses are there, and there are some clinical officers who have also threatened to strike. So we're in a bit of trouble. So what do I think? Why am I mentioning it? Because I think it's something that it's not being talked about enough, especially by the middle class. I think people are comfortable, they're cushioned, they're able to go to a private hospital with a medical card that is from an HMO, and so they're getting services, but hundreds and probably thousands of Kenyans are dying because they cannot get medical attention. We need to speak up and get these two people to the table and resolve this conflict soon. We cannot operate like this. I think the doctors have a valid point. I've had the opportunity of listening to some of them who are not politically motivated. Their family, they're my cousins who are doctors, and they do have some really valid points. But I also hear the government is broke. Yeah, they bought old trains. Sorry. There's other reasons the government is broke. I don't know them. I don't work for the government. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, doctor strike, get back onto the table. You need to talk about it. Post about it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Make it conversations that is so vocal that it cannot be ignored anymore. 43 days is too long to wait for a check. So, all right. Wait, have to have a drink. Sips drink. Haha, badum tish. Anyway, so the second thing I want to talk about is that Peter Kenneth is running for governor of Nairobi. Yay! And so what has happened? Everyone else is now scrambling to say something about Peter Kenneth. You sort of feel like people don't have their own candidacy. They have to talk about somebody else's. Now, I think this is an interesting entrant into the Nairobi gubernatorial race. And especially because you guys know that on the last election, if you don't, I was rooting for Jim Nambaru. It went a bit on the left. somewhere there. Anyway, so Peter Kenneth is running for governor of Nairobi. He's running against even Dr. Evans Kidero. He's running against Mike Sonko. He's running against what's her name? Dr. Bishop Margaret Wanjiru. He's running against Dennis Wawero, current member of parliament for Dagoretti South, and somebody else, Johnson Sakaja was a friend of mine. What I like is that it's an interesting race. I really, really wish that these guys could, sort of work together. There's rumors of Kenneth Maranga also coming to the race, and if he does, wow, that would be something. Because I feel like Kenneth and PK sort of offer the same thing. I will not speak about how Kidero has done. That's a story for another day. But thank you, Kidero, for planting grass and making Nairobi a little greener than it was. But here's what I'm going to say. Nairobi deserves a good governor. And I think we've done the trisex. We need to now get it going. If PK is a guy, then, let's vote for. In fact, I'd rather see a PK Sakaja conjugation. Yeah, that would be nice. Or a PK Kenneth Maranga conjugation. Wow, 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 wow. That's like more fire. I can't think of another one. Yeah. Anyway, go for it, Bwana Peter Kenneth. Don't listen to the haters. It is in January. Now, if you're not familiar with the word in January, it's not been mispronounced, it's deliberate. So, I've been wondering if January bites everyone, specifically sponsors and sponsees. Yeah? Must sponsor, wanasikia in January. And if they are they getting some? It's the bar. It's a place to be honest. So I'm just asking on behalf of a friend. Because what happens when a sponsor doesn't have money? Does he wait until ama anaweza kula kabla kulipa? I don't know. So anyway, so what I did, I got a sponsor to come onto the bar, and we're gonna have a conversation with him. We just call him sponsor for the sake of anonymity. In fact, the guy even wore a hat so that people don't really get to see him. But we shall meet him just now. So yeah, are you ready? I don't know how to answer these questions. Yeah? Okay. Bwana sponsor, karibu, welcome to the bar. This is a place where you can be honest and candid, just like any other bar. Thank you very much for coming. So anyway, Ojomi si sponsor, so I don't know some of the things we go through. So nataka uniambie, nataka unielimishe vitu kadhaa. Number one, my sponsor wanna go through January. Yeah. Thank you for having me. This bar of yours looks very nice. Hii ni pesa ukweli, Udata unaweza kuwa sponsor. Acha mchezo. Sasa. You're very funny. Hiyo swali nimeuliza ni mzuri sana kwa sababu unaona hata sasa acha nijifiche wasinione vizuri. Sponsor pia anapatwa na January. Anapatwa na January kwa sababu unajua sasa December, depending on the number of sponsorship packages that you're sponsoring, it can be very expensive in December. And then you'll find that now you have limited resources in January. So hata January inakuwa January. So ndio masponsor wengi hata kama hawatasema wako na njaa. So kama una experience in January, how do you deal? How are you coping? How are you, how do we say, getting your sponsor benefits? Benefit one, how am I getting? Sasa unajua sponsor lazima ukuwe mwerevu kwa sababu unajua kila package inakuwa na category. Sasa kama wewe unakuwa na category ya Kempinski, unampeleka unampeleka sasa KFC. Unaona sasa, kwa sababu sasa hiyo huwezi afford package ya Kempinski sasa hivi, unampeleka KFC na akileta ujinga, sorry, sio ujinga, akiringa zina rain, ujinga, kuringa, ujinga, sorry, akileta sasa, unatafuta mwenye unakuwa unapeleka Kenchik, sasa una upgrade to level ya KFC. So unaona hapo umefanya counterbalancing, sasa balance sheet inakuwa balance. I'll let you leave so that you can go back on package, sponsorship package yako. Hey, that guy. Yeah, maybe you should just stay like this by yourself, just chilling, no drama. Anyway, thank you for watching the conversations at the bar, Convo at the bar. So this is what I want you to do. So I mean, I'd love you to subscribe. I'd like you to tweet, share, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, Instagram. Just share it with your friends. I'm just starting this out, so I'd love your feedback as well. Here are some things I'd like you to feedback on. Number one, what would you like me to talk about? And number two, who would you like to see on this chair? On what was the sponsor's chair? Okay? So we could have anyone here, and we could have I want to have real guests, real people that we have conversations with about real issues that affect you, me, or just things that will entertain and make us laugh. So share, subscribe, have fun. See you next week. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Don't do anything I would do. Yeah. Notorious. He is. Hey! Wait, gotta finish the drink. Maybe not.